Hi there. I have a really special story I want to share with you today. It's from a long, long time ago, and it's all about a goodbye. A goodbye that really changed everything. It's called The Approaching Sunset, Krishna's last story.
I want you to think about something for a second. Have you ever had to say goodbye to someone you really, really love? You know that feeling you get deep down in your tummy when you know you're not going to see them for a while? It's kind of sad, but also sweet, right? Because it's full of all the happy memories and all the love. Just try and hold on to that feeling for a minute.
Well, the story we're going to hear today is about a goodbye just like that. But this one, wow. This one was maybe the most important goodbye in the whole universe. It was for the hero of everything, the amazing Lord Krishna. And it's going to teach us something incredible, something about how love can actually last forever. Okay, so let's begin. Our story starts in this beautiful, glittering city called Dwarka. And inside Dwarka, there was this huge get-together. I mean, think of the biggest, most wonderful party you can possibly imagine. And every single person was there for just one reason: to see Krishna. And when I say everyone, I really mean everyone. I'm talking about the great gods who created worlds and wise teachers who knew all the secrets of the stars. There were musicians from the heavens whose songs could literally make flowers bloom, and powerful heroes from every single corner of the sky. They all came all the way to Dwarka, so excited, just hoping for a chance to see their beloved Krishna. And when they finally saw him, oh, their hearts just filled up with so much love and wonder. They just gazed at him. It was like they could stare forever and ever and still not get enough. Can you imagine? His smile was so kind, his eyes so full of love, you just couldn't look away. Now, all these incredible friends, they didn't just show up to look. No, they came to tell Krishna just how much they loved him. So they all gathered around and started to speak. But, their words weren't just regular words. It was more like a beautiful song, a prayer that was flowing right from their hearts.
Part of their song went like this. They sang that just thinking about him, picturing his face and remembering how kind he was enough to make their hearts feel all clean and good inside. Like his memory could just wash away any sadness or anything they felt bad about.
And they also sang about his stories, all the amazing adventures he had, and the things he taught people. They said that listening to those stories was like a warm, gentle rain that could wash away every single worry and fear and just leave you feeling peaceful and happy.
And you know what? They had this really beautiful way of describing his stories. They said they were like sweet, magical nectar for your ears. You know what nectar is? It's like the sweetest honey from a flower. They said once you've heard his stories, that sweetness just fills up your whole heart, and there's no room left for anything else. It makes you just want to hear them over and over again.
But even while this beautiful song of love was filling the air, something else was quietly happening. A change was coming. You see, Krishna had been on Earth for a very, very long time, and his special job, the whole reason he came here, well, it was finished. It was almost time to say goodbye. So the great creator, Lord Brahma, came and spoke to Krishna, and he said very gently, "You've done everything. You brought so much goodness and truth back to the world. Your mission here is complete. It's time for you to come home."
Krishna listened to these words, and he nodded his head. He knew it was true. He had already seen a very powerful sign that showed him that his own family's time here on Earth was coming to a natural, gentle end. And so, with a really calm and peaceful heart, he agreed. It was time. And here's why. His family, they were amazing. They were so strong and brave and just full of life. But they had gotten so powerful that Krishna was a little worried. He thought that maybe, after he was gone, their incredible strength might be a little too much for the world. He loved them so, so much, and that's exactly why he knew he had to help bring their story to a peaceful close before he could leave.
But while all these quiet plans were being made, someone was listening in. Someone who didn't know this was happening, and his heart was just about to break into a million pieces. This was Krishna's dearest, closest friend in the whole world, Uddhava.
Uddhava was just nearby, and he heard it all. He heard them talking. He heard that Krishna, his Krishna, was leaving.
That his best friend, the person who was the center of his entire world, was making plans to go away.
Can you even imagine how he must have felt? Remember that feeling we talked about at the very beginning? For Uddhava, it was like that, but 1,000 times bigger. The thought of a world without Krishna in it, of not seeing his smile or hearing his voice, it was too much.
So he ran to Krishna, and with tears just streaming down his face, he fell down at his feet, and he begged him. He said, I cannot bear to leave your side for even one moment. Please, whatever you do, wherever you go, please just take me with you.
And that's the big question, isn't it? Here's Uddhava, whose love is so pure and so complete, and here's Krishna, who loves him right back just as much. So what's Krishna going to do? How could he possibly leave his best friend behind? Well, Krishna looked down at his dear friend with so much love in his eyes, and he gave him an answer. It wasn't the answer Uddhava was expecting, but it was something even better. It was a promise of how they could stay together, not just for a little while, but forever. He explained it so simply. He said, first, remember all our adventures, all our talks, all the times we laughed together. Then, he said, don't just keep those memories locked up inside. Share them. Tell our stories to anyone else who will listen. And then he said the most magical part, because when you do that, you're not just remembering me, you're actually carrying me right here, inside your heart. And if we do that, if we share that love, then you and I and everyone who hears our stories, we can get through anything. We will cross any darkness together.
And that was Krishna's final greatest gift. It was the secret to never, ever being apart. He showed Uddhava that it doesn't matter if you're in the same place. What matters is carrying someone you love inside your heart and then sharing the stories of that love with everyone. That kind of connection, it can never, ever be broken.
And that's the real lesson of this amazing goodbye, isn't it? Love doesn't just stop when someone has to leave. It changes. It turns into a story we can hold on to, and a story we can share with other people. It becomes like a little light that shines inside of us. So I guess I'll just leave you with this one thought. What beautiful story about someone you love are you going to share today?